All right, so the other day I sent a message to all of my channel members asking them to send me some custom-made puzzles, so I'm gonna solve all of those today. Now, before we get to that, I really quick want to say welcome to 2 new members. Kuchi Sabashi and Mathman is awesome. Apologies if the pronunciation on any of that is wrong. But, so they sent me custom Wordle puzzles, custom symbol puzzles, and custom Crosswordle puzzles. And I've got a whole big list, and there's gonna be a whole mixture. I'm just gonna basically go in the order that I received them, and we'll see what we get. I don't know what to expect. Some of these might be really hard. I'm expecting them to have picked really hard words for some of them, so we may not even be successful in all of them, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. So, here we go. I'll have links in the description for all of these puzzles as well, if you're interested in trying them yourself. This first one is from Serdaru Liviu. All right, so it's oh, interesting, okay. Yeah, it's a 9-letter word. So, this is gonna be very interesting. Let's see, we need a 9-letter word. Let's see, S-T-A something staringly? Is that a word? That seems like it would be good. Okay, it is a word, good. Okay, so we got the A and the I. There is a T, N, and L. Be good to use some more vowels. O and E, maybe? I don't even know where to go with this. Ooh, maybe I-O-N? A-L? What would that be? Something rational, but, It's international doesn't work. National's too short. Man, that almost works. Is there just like an a-national? I don't know if that's a word. No. I like that though. Is there something that could be? Let's see. Well, if you take out the A-L, Asian, something Ashen or Asian. Vacation? No. A-nation, international, rational, but... ovation. Is ovational a word? I don't know if that's a word, but it could be. Ooh, okay, it is a word. Good. All right, so we still only have the A and the I. There is 2 O's, though. Now, that's interesting, but there's not one after the I. So... T-O-A, maybe? I don't know. T-O-A-L-I? I'm just typing in letters here. Just looking at what we've got. Something, O-N? No. Tone? T-O-A-N? What about un-something? Unalive. We're gonna need to have 2 O's in there though. L-O-A? Lone something. Lonitory. No. Lonician? What about T-H-A? I mean, so the problem is, so we could have A-O-I. That doesn't seem great. And otherwise, if you don't put an O second, then you're gonna have to have a double O at the end here, probably. Auditory, oh, that almost works. Auditory almost works. I mean, I know that some of these letters aren't in here, the R and the Y. I'm just trying to use some letters we haven't used yet to try and figure out what the other letters in the word are. Okay, so T-H, well, we could do thankful. Oh, but thankful is just 1 L. Thankfully? No, that's gonna be 2 L's. Okay, so, we have T-O and N. What if we do something T-I-O-N at the end? There could be another I, and we have a T-O and N. We would need to have another O and L. Loa, no. Or coalition. I think coalition would work. Let's try it. Oh, we got coalition, all right. Woo, I thought a 9-letter word was gonna be impossible. All right, very cool. So there we go, that was Puzzle number 1 from Serdaru Liviu. Thank you for that one. Now we're moving on to Simon 190401. All right, now Simon made a custom symbol puzzle, so let's see. Should we just start with Alien? Alien has worked well for me. Ooh, okay. So those all have to all be grays, I'm sure. Let's do short. Okay, so either one of these could be the green. I'm gonna go ahead and do Ducky. Okay, so could it be U-OK? Probably not. So I'm gonna say the S is probably the green. So we've got S, C maybe, R, or T. Scrum? Scrum would work. R-U-M? Ooh, okay, so I think it's S-R-U. S. It's not C, it's not D. Could be D, but SD doesn't seem very likely. S. It's not U, D, or C. SK? RU? Or SY? SY, RU. Syrup. 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 There we go. Syrup. All right, cool. Very nice. Thank you, Simon. All right, next up is Kuchi Sabashi. I have a Wordle and a Crosswordle puzzle from Kuchi Sabashi. Apologies on the pronunciation. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Let's stick with the alien. This one's a 5-letter. Again, okay, we got the I and the N, so that's interesting. Maybe I-O-N or I-A-N would be good. I-O-N, if it was I-O-N. Onion. Onion would be good. Ooh, almost. Anion. No, it's not. It's not A. Onion. Oh, union. 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 Okay, there we go. It was union. Very nice. All right, custom crosswordle puzzle here. All right, here we go. Let's see. So starting with a do. Yep, that one's popular because we need to use our vowels. AU seems like it would be good here. We could do, actually we could do E if it was here. We could do like EA. Steel would be good. And then we could do an E up here. Now the top one is gonna have to be all O's. Something like robot would be good, but then we've used our T. So, well, we could use Y too. So we could do Bobby. Bobby would be good there. O and Y, triple B. Now we just need to put a word in here. Now we can't. Now the interesting thing is what? Oh yeah, what are we gonna use for vowels here? Because we can't do another E before the E. Okay, so we can't do Bobby because we need to do. We could do Riley, but not if we do steel. But this could be steer. Oh no, because we used the R. We can't do stead. Steam. Steam would work. Okay, so then we just need a word. Here we're using O. So phone. There we go. Phone. Perfect. Cool. So Riley, phone, steam, and a do. Let's look at some other solutions quick. Chair, steel, cocoa. Myrrh is good. Myrrh is really good up there. Riley, Mokai, squib. Yep, so quite a few options as usual. There's always a lot of options. All right, so thank you, Kuchi Sabashi, for those. Next up is Lora Zenta Brown. All right, we're back to the custom Wordle. Let's start with alien. Okay, so we've got the E. So, I mean, I'm thinking I second, something like this. Maybe, Fiverr? Fiverr could work. Ooh, okay. So there is a V. Wives? That would work too. Okay. Wive. It's the letter that I'm not expecting to be right every time. I didn't expect the V to be right. I didn't expect the W to be right. Why? What is this? Wived? Is that a word? That's a word. Okay. Wived? Interesting. I mean, I assume it means something like, yeah, like to marry or something. Interesting. I didn't know that was a word. Okay. On to Sha Laz. All right, so Sha Laz made me a Crosswordle, so we've got waltz down here now. I want to try and use the A. A would be good. Maybe A and L. And we could use our A up here. We could even do something like a do, but I don't know that we want to use up all those vowels, but you know, it could work. This could be an A, actually. What would this be, though? Or we could, no, we can't do an L there, but we could do a T-A-T. That would work too. I'm not sure what that, I mean, we could do something like, you know, peels. Or seals. Seals would be better, use a double S. And then we can do an A here. Now we can't do a do. We could do audio, but then we have only Y's up here. Can we do Riley? Oh, we can't do the W. Okay. Or the L. We can't do the W or the L. Okay, never mind. We can't do that. So we need NY nymph. Nymph would work. There we go. Nymph, audio, seals, and waltz. Cool. Let's see. Let's show some other solutions. Goals, hotly, fulls, koala. Oh, koala is good. Yeah, I had ALA at one point, and I didn't think of koala. Crazy, reels, fulls, craze. Yep. Very nice. All right. All right, next up is a symbol from Shalaz. I'm just gonna stick with alien for now. Seems to be working well. Okay. I mean, those could be greens, but, well, it could be something like onion if those were greens. Okay, nope, they're not. They're not greens for sure because I repeated the N and the I, so they would either both have to repeat or neither repeat. So those are yellows. So maybe A and E could work. Scare. Okay, so it is an A, but it's not an E at the end. So let's see, what could we do? Drawl. See if it's an L at the end. Okay, it's not an L. It's not an N. It's not an E. It's not an L. It's not an A. It could be an I. It's got to be an. I think it's got to be an I. So something, something, A, something, I. What's that gonna be? Something like quasi. There can't be an S though. I think I'm gonna try quasi. I know it's not right, but I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so it is A and I. We've ruled out some more letters. So what could it be with the letters we have left? What's gonna go between the A and the I? A T or a P? Could be an X, but. And then at the beginning, it needs to be. Can't have an. Yeah, at the beginning, we can't use an A, an I, an E, or an O for the first two letters, or a U. So it's either got to have a Y or two consonants, and consonants that we haven't used yet. T-H-A? P-H-A? Or it has a Y. There's just not. There aren't very many options for two consonants there. T-H-A, what would that be? Thaxi, is that a word? Oh, that is a word. All right, it is H-A. I think it's gotta be a P at the beginning, doesn't it? Mahi? I don't think that's how you spell it, is it? I know it's like a sushi thing, but I don't think it has the H after the M. P-H-A, I don't know what that would be. G-H-A? I mean, there are words that start with G-H-A, like, I think the country Ghana, maybe, but... Oh, khaki. It's khaki. I bet it's khaki. Okay, khaki. Whew, that was a tricky one. All right, very nice. All right, now we have a custom Wordle by Sha Laz. I'm gonna switch it up and go with, ooh, we don't have, I was gonna, oh, actually we could do that. We could do haters. I didn't even notice it's a 6-letter word. I was gonna switch up and go with my other son's word, hater, but we'll do haters. Okay. No A, or there is an A, there's nothing else, so. What about something like waking? Waking seems good, no, okay. It'd be good to use an O. It's interesting when you start getting a different number of letters, you know, I'm so used to the 5-letter words. I've got all these options that I've used in the past, and now all of a sudden I can't think of anything because it's a different word length. So, Padawan, I don't think that's a thing. That's not like a real word. Paddock? No. I think that has a K. Yeah, paddock has a K. Is it OCK? Maybe it's OCK. Paddle? There's no E though. I'm gonna try that anyways. Okay. So it let us check some more letters, which is good. So laps? No, lap. Gallop? No, there's no G. Gallop would be good though. I think I'm gonna try that even though I know there's no G, just because it checks 2 spots for the L, another spot for the P, and it lets us see if there's an O, which there is. There's only one L. So it could be O-A-L. That doesn't seem as likely. A-L, and then the O-P? No, not E. What would be at the end then? If you, ooh, maybe Y? Poi? P-O, no, the O can't be there. Jalopy. Jalopy, I bet it's jalopy. That's a good one. Yep, jalopy, okay. Cool. All right, very good word, very nice. All right, moving on to the next person now. JayBomb is up next. All right, we got another 6-letter Wordle. Let's start with haters, why not? Okay, same as last time. Any chance it's jalopy? I'm gonna guess jalopy. It would be funny if they had the same word, and it is, I mean, it is a bunch of new letters, so. No, it's not jalopy. Okay, that figures. Let's see, we wanna use an I maybe. We've only got the A. Day, D-A-I, daily, no. Dainty? There's no T or Y though, so we don't want to do that. Something ING would be good. What about fading? Fading seems like a good option, okay. So AN seems like it might be good. CK, no. AUNCK is possible. Don't know what that would be though. Cancel, no, there's no E or L. Canuck? Oh, you know what? I think JayBomb is the one that's always trying to get me to do the Canadian Wordle, so I bet it's Canuck. It is. Yes, one of these days I'm gonna have to try the Canadian Wordle. I'm pretty sure it's Jay that keeps suggesting that I do the Canadian Wordle, so I used a little bit of knowledge of who made the word on that one. Very nice, okay, let's see. Next up is a symbol from JayBomb. All right, let's go with hater. Okay, so presumably all grays. It could be yellows, but unlikely. Let's do, how about sound? Sound seems good. Okay, so there's either an O or a D. I'm gonna, probably the O, not necessarily, it could be something like vivid. Now, I wouldn't necessarily jump to vivid, but knowing that people are gonna be trying to come up with difficult ones, that seems like something someone would come up with. Although, no, that doesn't work because the second, right, so the second and the 5th letters both have to be in the word sound though, so it can't be that. So I think it's gonna be the O. I think something O and then maybe an N or an S at the end. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Ooh, it could be, oh no, I was gonna say toxin, but we don't have a T. So, let's do focus. I don't think that's right because we can't have an S and a U. But I think that'll help us figure out. Yeah, okay, so it's an S. Now, if this had been yellow again, well, presumably we're going off of the assumption that the heart is the green, right? And yeah, it has to be because if the infinity symbol was the green, that would mean there was a D there, but it being a heart now would mean that letter would have to be in this word. So that is the yellow. If this was yellow again, we would know it was then the U. So it has to be the S, so it's something O, something, something S. Letters we haven't used yet. We haven't used an I. Something IS, maybe? Something like that. It could be another O as well. It could also be... Ooh, it could be like books. Let's do books. See if there's two O's. Okay, so it is B-O. But not another O, or yeah, not another O, so maybe something like this. Bowls would work, W-L. It doesn't have to have another vowel. Let's try bowls. No, okay, so these third and fourth letters have to be ones we haven't even tried yet, so, ooh, bombs would work. We could have another B. Let's try bombs. It was bombs, okay. All right, bombs, very cool. All right, that was a little bit tricky with the double B. Okay, moving on to the Crosswordle. Oh, right, it's from JayBomb. Bombs. Gotcha, okay. Now the Crosswordle, which is, okay. Oh, it says this is not a valid crossword puzzle. Crosswordle. So, interesting that our three words are Canuck, Bombs, and Scott. So it says it's not a valid puzzle, so I'm not sure what to do about that one. I guess we're gonna have to move on. I mean, we could try it. Let's see, S, T, O. This is an S and an O then. Could do sorry. And, because we can't use an R then. If we do S-O-C, scree would be good. Oh, we can't do a C there. This can't be a C. This has to be, okay, so this can't, right. So this letter has to be the same as this one. So it can't be a T or a C. So it has to be an O. And this can't be, this has to be a T. Those are all forced. It's forced like this. So, strop, and then we can't do sorry. We can do soggy. Soggy would work. And now we just need two words using letters we haven't used yet. Fluff and D-E-A-E-D. Ween? No. W-H-E-E-L. We can't do wheel. Weed is not a word. Not with an H. WebEx? Does that count? Nah. Didn't think so. Something like dread would be good, but we already used the R. Dream. Oh, we can't use the R. Ah, that's right. It's the R that's the problem, not the D. We haven't used like. Oh, we can almost do a do. We've got the U down here though. We can't do audio either. Oop. We've got a lot of. Oh, Diane. Diane is a word, right? Like steak Diane, I learned recently is a thing. There's a Diane sauce that you put on steak. So there we go. So Crosswordle said it wasn't a valid crossword, but obviously it is possible to do. I think that's because it uses normal words, not unusual. There are words that it'll accept as words, but it's deemed them as unusual, so it doesn't use them when checking if it's a valid puzzle. So there you go. All right, thank you to Jay for that. Moving on to Bunkered Gaming. All right, this is a custom Wordle from Bunkered Gaming. I'm gonna start with my oldest son's word now, ratio. I know a lot of people start with ratio. Okay, so maybe AR at the end would be good. Something like spear. Okay. So, grace. Seems like it would be good. All right, well, I mean, okay, so the A is at the beginning, and there's an R either third or fourth. Something like this would be good. Aware? No. Azure? That's a thing. Yep, okay, Azure. Nice. Now I partly was thinking of Z just because, again, I know that they're probably gonna do hard words for me on these, so Azure, very cool. All right, next up is a symbol from Bunkered Gaming. All right, let's stick with the ratio. Okay, so now it's possible that those are greens and it could be something like lasso. No, they are not. Okay, okay, so they can't be greens. They must be yellows because the O, if this was a, yeah, they have to be yellows. So there's no O. So it could be, and the second letter is not in lasso but is in ratio. So it could be something like, we need to have an O. Crown. Crown would, oh, but no, we don't need to have an O. No. We need to have an A actually at the last letter has to be an A because it has to be in both words and it can't be the O, so it has to be the A. So something A. Chroma, no, it can't have an O. Crema, I think, that might be an acceptable word? It is an acceptable word. Okay, and it is an A at the end like we thought. It's not an R, so it's probably a T then. Could be, yeah, it can't be an O. Probably a T, could be an I. Something like this. But what's gonna come before the T? It would have to be, it can't be an S, so it would probably have to be a UT. So maybe it is an I. Something like this. Pizza. It could be pizza. I gotta guess pizza. It was pizza. All right, very nice. That one's always fun. I always say that if you're using a Z, you're doing a good job. All right. On to a custom crosswordle from Bunkered Gaming. Okay, custom crosswordle from Bunkered Gaming. We've got Hazel. So, you know I want to use the vowels, so I'm gonna put an E there and an A there. Maybe an L. What would that be? Apple. Apple would be good. Then this could be an E and an A. Something like dread. That would be good. Now we just need 2 words with letters we haven't used yet. Soot would be good. That's a double S and a double O. And then we've got U and Y and buggy. There we go. Buggy, cool. So let's show another solution. I think I forgot on the last one, sorry. Bylaw is good. They used apple as well. Amble and reek, motor, agile, bylaw, amble, sweat, duels, lithe. Lithe is good, angle, ample. So quite a few options there, good, as usual. All right, next up we have a custom Wordle from Josh McIntyre. All right, custom Wordle from Josh McIntyre. Let's stick with ratio. I've been using that one, okay. Stare might be good. Okay, so it's S something, A-R-T. Smart? Smart, I bet it's smart. Smart. A very smart puzzle there, Josh, thank you. All right, custom symbol. Stick with ratio. Man, I'm getting lots of grays on these symbol puzzles. Okay. Let's do dunce. Why not? Okay, so it's possible those are greens, and there's a UN. Something like sunny would work. Okay, so those are not greens. Those are yellows. So the second letter is in dunce and sunny. It's not a U, it's gotta be an N. So the second letter is an N. The third letter is in dunce and not sunny, so it's a D, C, or E. Yeah, it could be any of them, I think. And then the last letter is in sunny, but not dunce, so, and it can't be the Y, it has to be an S. So it's an S, so something like that. But we need to have some vowels in there, so maybe this is an E. Something S. But what's gonna come before the N? If it's not, because it can't be a vowel. That's an N. What's gonna come before the N that's not a vowel? Oh, GN would work. That's a thing. This could be a U. No, it can't be a U. E? Newt? No. News? Is that a word? I know GN can be sometimes a thing. Oh, no, no, no. KN would be good. Knees. Knees. Okay, there we go. Cool. That makes much more sense. Knees with a double E. That's tricky with the KN at the beginning. There's not too many things that can come before an N that's not S or a vowel, so. Very nice. All right, moving on to the custom crosswordle from Josh. All right, skull is our starting word. We're gonna put the U there. Now these have to be U's then. So we could do a do here, but again, we're using up all of our vowels. That's maybe not the best plan, although we can do robot up here. So if we can get by with only U's and Y's on these two words, we could do that. All right, let's see. So I immediately want to say bogus, but we can't do that because we can't do the B or the O or the S. Ooh, it's gonna be hard with a U and we can't repeat the letter, so something like scrum, but we can't do the S. And we can't do the R if we're doing robot, but, ooh, the other thing we could do is we could do kuch up here, which is a word that I know that doesn't have any vowels in it. Well, the W is acting as a vowel essentially, but not what I normally think of as vowels anyways. And then we have O's, so we could do something like O-U-R. But then I keep wanting to use an S. Ooh, we could, oh no, I was gonna say ghoul, but we can't use we can't use an L anyways. Can't use the H either. All right, I think I'm gonna get rid of a do, but we still need a word that ends in U. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all of that. Ooh, what about macaw? No, that's not an acceptable word apparently. I would say haiku, but we can't do a K. Something like, is Hindu a word? Ah, it doesn't accept Hindu either. It's probably considered a proper noun. So I think I might have to do a do there, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Because I can't do another U up here. Ooh, what about rum? Rum is really good. I can't do robot then, but I'm sure I can come up with something else up here like boogie, there we go. And now we just need a word down here using no other vowels. Oh, we could have another U. We could have another U over here. Something like usurp, but we can't use the S or the R. We could do another U there though, because it's before the green. We can't do another U before the yellow U, but we can do another U before the green U. Now we can't do another U after though because of the yellow U's here. The problem is there's no consonant pairs to use anymore. Oh, fluff almost works, but the L's are the problem. And all the other things I can think of, stuff, gruff would work, but we used the G and the R up here. Okay, so we could do chuff. That messes up the H up here. But maybe I can come up with something. What if we did, okay, let's get rid of a bunch of this. What if we did bayou? Now we've still got the E and the I to use up here. So chuff and bayou, and then still can't do thrum, but maybe something like, ooh, we could do an OU. Group would work there. Oh, we can't do an O, we did an O in bayou. What about, can we do something like met up? Is that a word? No. We can't do setup because of the S down below. Get up, no. Oh, get up. A get up works, okay. And then we just have eyes at the top. Something like livid, but we don't have an L. Rivid? No. Vivid. Mivid. Timid, but we don't have a T. Rigid, but we don't have a G. Ooh. Minim. There we go. Okay. That was on a different puzzle, I don't know, like a month ago or something, but a long time ago. But that was a word. Okay, wow. That was definitely a tough one with all the U's forced in there. So let's see, show another solution. Gruff and bayou and venue. Venue's good. Venue's good. Grump. Churn. They're all using bayou. Yeah, I think trying to put a do in there was a bad idea. Mix up. Oh, mix up. Yeah, see, like usual, there's tons of options. Thrum and exude. Truth. Truth is really good. Mimic. Okay, Trump. All right. Lots of options, like usual. All right, moving on. We've got AJZ Gamerz Speedruns up next. So, all right, custom Wordle from AJZ Gamerz. Ratio. Okay. So loans maybe would be good. Okay, so the A, so chaos. I bet it's chaos. Chaos. There we go. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Moving on to a custom symbol. Custom symbol from AJZ. Okay, ratio. Ooh. Now, is it possible that the R and the TI are the greens? It's possible, but there's nothing jumping out at me that seems like, ooh, that's definitely this thing. So I'm gonna, now it's possible that those are also the grays, and these are the greens, the A and the O, like lasso. Let's try lasso. Okay, so the hexagons are definitely the grays, no question. Now these could be greens or they could be yellows and the letters are flip-flopped. It could be like O something something A, like comma. I think I'm gonna try that and see what happens. So now the question is, are they greens? And it's CA something something O, or are the circles the greens and it's like MO something something A? Ooh. Like, oh, but what would it be? Because it can't be mama. Can't be mocha. It could be CA something something O. What would that be though? Cargo? No, it can't be cargo. There's no R. Okay, well, we know that the star and circle are referring to the A and the O in one way or another. So what I'm thinking is, let's do an O or an A not in one of those two positions, like choke. Okay, so the last letter is in choke, which means it is an O. The last letter is an O. The stars are the greens, so it's CA something something O. And the third and fourth letters have to be ones we haven't used yet. I think a cow is a word. Might not even be how you pronounce it, but I think that's a thing. Let's try it. Okay. That was it. Interesting. That was a tricky one. All right. Next up is a custom crosswordle from AJZ Gamerz. All right, and we're starting with Excel. The C has to be here. I'm obviously gonna put an E there. That's gotta be a C then. We don't necessarily have to put an E there, but there's not as many words, so the vowels aren't quite as big a deal this time. But whatever goes there, ooh, and then whatever goes there could be up here then. If it's not an E, it could be like an L or something. Okay, well, let's just go with E for now. Ooh, we could do Krth. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's a word. I know it's a word, that's all I know. Pex, maybe? And then we just need a word up here using only O-I-A, audio. There we go. We got lots of vowels to use up there. So it's a little bit of a cheat using this word with no vowels. Now again, the W is kind of acting as a vowel in that word. It's some sort of it's not like, it's kind of violin-ish sort of instrument. I think it's a Welsh word, but there you go. Audio, Kruth, Pex, Excel. Let's see, other solutions. Decry, that's good. Gumbo, cast, decry, decaf, recap, Pex, recut, recur. Okay, so lots of options there. All right. Next up is Micah Levine. We've got a custom Wordle. All right. All right, I'm gonna go to my usual, my old start. I don't know if I have a usual start anymore. I do lots of different things. A. Okay, we're getting lots of A's in the second position and nothing else today. It is interesting. How about cared? Okay. D-A. What's that gonna be? Maybe something A, D-O-R? D-A something. R-O? Radon. There's no N though. Otherwise that would be good. Ooh, what about radar? With the repeated A and R. That would be good. I think I like that. If nothing else, it checks 2 more spots for the R. So we're gonna locate the, okay, it was radar, good. All right, very nice. So there you go, that was all the custom puzzles for today. Thank you to all of my members for supporting the channel, and especially to those that sent in custom puzzles. You know, this was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do it again in the future. For those of you who are not members of the channel and are interested in joining, there's a join button under the video. If not, then there's a link in the description, and I'll put a link right here on the screen. And if you know you're not able to be a member of the channel right now, that's fine too. I appreciate everyone that's just watching the videos and sharing and liking and subscribing and all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube, you know, all that stuff that helps the algorithm to send my videos out to more people so more people can learn about these fun puzzles and come join us in solving puzzles. So yeah, thanks again to everyone, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. So the way this works is it's like normal Wordle, but one of the clues is a lie. Ooh, okay, so we know the T and the O are in different words. We also know that there's 2 O's. Blunk, I don't think that's, we can't do blank, so I don't think we can do ANC. This works just like normal Wordle, except instead of getting the yellows and greens on the actual letters, we're gonna get numbers on the right side over here that will tell us how many greens and how many yellows there are.